I'm a gypsy. Are you coming with me? I might steal your clothes and wear them if they fit me. Never made agreements, just like a gypsy. And I won't back down, cause life's already bit me. And I won't cry, I'm too young to die if you gon' quit me. Cause I'm a gypsy.
Welcome. Welcome, Shakira. Welcome, Director General. Welcome, friends. I know that we're very excited to have such an incredible woman among us, and I'm not going to waste your time by giving my accolades. I think you all know it. I think the best I can do is ask that you are quiet for a few minutes while we show a little video of her foundation, the foundation through which she helps thousands of children in education in her country, but I think even more importantly, this has been extended to another foundation, the Atlas, and as you probably know, she's just signed up for some money with one of our sister agencies, although sometimes they don't think they're our sister agency, the World Bank. So if I might basically ask you to be quiet for a few minutes while we play this video, please. Thank you.
Tengo un sueño. Mi sueño es ser grande. Un día estaba soñando con eso y de pronto dejé de soñar. En mi país a muchos les toca dejar de soñar, de reír, de jugar, de elegir, de comer y hasta de vivir a causa de algo llamado desplazamientos. Aquí hay un sueño, una esperanza para cada niño desplazado en Colombia y también para mis papás, porque aquí pueden trabajar. Tengo un mañana que es mío. Y también de todos esos niños que me acompañan en la Fundación Pies Descalzos de Shakira. Aquí me siento feliz.
Aquí podemos aprender cosas buenas que nos pueden servir para el futuro.
Es chévere porque a uno le enseñan multiplicaciones, divisiones.
Le quiero dar gracias a la institución Pies Descalzos.
Todos los que están alrededor de nosotros ayudándonos y muchas gracias. Aquí hay un mañana que es de todos. Pero lo que más me gusta es que hay vida.
Los niños son el mejor capital del que dispone un país. Si no educamos a nuestros niños, si no atendemos sus necesidades más básicas, yo creo que no podremos progresar como nación. Proteger y cuidar a nuestros niños es asegurarnos un mejor futuro, no solamente para Colombia, sino también para el mundo. Colombia debe ser una preocupación de la comunidad internacional.
I would like to ask the Director General, Mr. Somavia, to do the honors now.
Blue.
Querida Shakira, gracias, mil gracias. Lo que acabamos de ver muestra la profundidad de lo que significa Pies Descalzos, de lo que significa la tarea impresionante. Y gracias por hacerlo y por compartir este sueño hecho realidad con nosotros hoy día aquí. Es inspirador y nos honra tenerla hoy en nuestra casa. Muchísimas gracias. Shakira, a name with instant global recognition, and behind the name, a distinctive talent, a distinctive person, a distinctive story. Blending many cultures and influences, from Lebanese to Colombian and to Italian, you appeal across cultures, borders, age groups. And we see it in this room. You bring together. I think that that's one of the most important things that I've seen. You bring together a cross-section of generations of cultures. Here today, ILO colleagues, children, young people, coming in, the happiness of the kids, the happiness of the children that were out there was absolutely fantastic, fantastic. All united, all of these people united by a common interest and admiration for you, for what you do and for what you represent. Thank you for being part of our continuing celebration at the ILO of the United Nations Day for Social Justice, World Day for Social Justice. And we are delighted that representatives of the whole UN family who are here with us are attending a meeting of the system and they could join the celebration. I was saying we are delighted, but the truth is that they are delighted. They came to a boring UN meeting and look where they are today now. Well, we are pleased to honor what you are doing to enable children and young people living in poverty to benefit from the empowering role and the transforming capacity of quality education. Your friend Gabriel Garcia Marquez, a fellow Colombian Nobel Prize winner, tells us that sometimes la sabiduría nos llega cuando ya no nos sirve de nada. Sometimes, he says, wisdom comes to us when it can no longer do any good. Definitely, this does not apply to you, Shakira. Your youthful wisdom and social consciousness were put to good use very early on. And you resolved to be a catalyst for change, to help children escape the grip of poverty through education, to bring back dreams and hope to lives scarred by the trauma of violence and displacement. Creative and tenacious, with a unique style, you conquered the heart of millions throughout the world, and you fought your way in the tough world of the music industry. And in 1995, just 18 years old, you launched both the album, Pies Descalzos, that rocketed you to international recognition, and your foundation with the same name. It was the explosion of a brilliant career, the blossoming of many dreams. And as we saw, Fundación Pies Descalzos is enabling girls and boys to have a better life in the present and lay the foundations for decent jobs and a decent life in the future. The objective, and this has been your task and your role and your conviction, and what I admire and so many of us admire, is the dedication to this role that you've decided to assume. The objective is education, but the action covers much more. Children are provided with the support they need to benefit from education, whether nutrition and health care, counseling, or leadership training. And children are not seen in isolation as part of families and communities. Parents are empowered through literacy program, training, and income-generating activities. Communities are reinforced. Let me say that what I find fantastic is there is an internet tribute to you that says, "Eres un corazón." You are a heart. I found it marvelous synthesis of what drives you, that you have it there, it's in your heart. And with the warmth and the spirit of your native Barranquilla, you embrace your mission with heart, with joy, and with generosity. You execute it with determination and strength, marrying, I would say, common sense with business sense. And you foster your social commitment on that basis. It's a fantastic linkage that you've made. Yes, it is un corazón. You are determined to influence policy decisions and to mobilize public and private will. Balancing show business and the cause of social justice, you move tirelessly and with ease to wherever your mission calls, from the Altos de Cazucá in Bogotá to the White House in Washington only recently, to the One Goal Education for All campaign, to UNICEF, to the World Bank, and you honor a house today. You connect the pieces and the players. See, it is un corazón. So many of us in the UN family see elements of our own mandates represented in your work. And this is because your programs educate to empower, which is the foundation of dignity at work and dignity in life. And today, here the paths of an extraordinary human being. The ILO, the World of Work Organization, which receives you, and the whole UN family who is here with us, come together for a precious moment, for a moment to honor you. And thank you for your unwavering belief that sí se puede. You're a true ambassador for children and young people, for quality education, for social justice. On behalf of the ILO, it is my honor and great pleasure to present you with a medal honoring your work, a symbol of our appreciation and recognition for what you do. And it says, Shakira, for her commitment to promoting the advancement of children and youth around the world. Thank you so much. Eres un corazón. Thank you.
Bonjour.
Thank you. I'd like to ask Shakira if she'd come and give us a few words, please.
Muchísimas gracias, director, por esas dulcísimas palabras. Estoy realmente conmovida, emocionada de ver tantos niños, tanta gente joven aquí acompañándonos esta tarde. Gracias de verdad por esta bienvenida tan calurosa, tan emotiva. En realidad, ninguno de mis esfuerzos valdría la pena si no tuviese tanta gente comprometida a mi lado que trabaja por esta misma causa de la infancia, y a ellos quiero dedicar este honor que me hacen. Thank you for your welcome and for this great honor. Thanks for this warm welcome and your sweet words. I was just saying that none of my efforts would really find their way to be realized if I didn't count on people who work tirelessly, who work really, really hard for this cause of children. So thank you so much. The ILO has been a beacon for social justice, and it is a privilege to be here this evening and share my dream for the future. A dream I believe goes hand in hand with your vital work. As a child in Colombia, I witnessed extreme poverty, injustice,
and inequality that deny children the chance to realize their full potential, to have a better future, and to contribute to the development of our society. Witnessing so much despair shaped my dream and my vision of social justice. To see a world where every child can live a dignified life with the opportunity to reap the benefits of a good education and a chance to pursue their dreams. Investing in a child means investing in our collective future. A child who receives quality education, nutrition, and care in life will have higher earnings, better health, stronger relationships, and higher productivity throughout his or her entire life as an adult. I've seen firsthand the impact education has on children and their families through our Barefoot Foundation and ALAS Foundation. We can't stand by and let more young lives be wasted and more young dreams denied. At the Barefoot Foundation, we've developed a model that supports the whole child and their whole community in the most vulnerable parts of my country, Colombia. We provide nutrition and high quality education for more than 6,000 students and support as well for their parents, training for the parents and for the entire neighborhood. Our schools are more than just classrooms. They become the biggest support these communities have to thrive and to survive. Through these comprehensive programs, we are confirming and proving every day that education saves lives and breaks the cycle of poverty. And if we can do it, surely our governments can too. Our work at Barefoot and ALAS is deeply tied to the ILO's decent work agenda and your commitment to justice and peace. By creating decent work for parents, protecting the working conditions of teachers, and eradicating child labor. How? Through education, which I see as the only path to peace and global stability. The ILO has proven that it's not afraid to speak up for the weak, and that's why I'm here, because you've always understood that social, economic, and environmental policies and action must work together to create sustainable change. Mahatma Gandhi said once, "The change you want to see, be the change you want to see in the world." So let's be that change. It's not too late to keep our promise to our children, but we must act now. Together, we can make education and decent work for all a reality. Thank you, Mr. Somavia, ambassadors and distinguished guests. I am honored and I humbly accept this award, which I'd like to share with our partners and all of those who have helped shape our work and also have dedicated their time and energy towards children. Also, I'd like to share this award with the teams who work at Barefoot and ALAS Foundation. Also with my dear Maria Emma Mejia, who isn't here today, but she's been the president of our foundation for many years and has been working tirelessly and hand in hand with me for all this time. And in the name of all the children around the world who live in conflict or extreme poverty, but who are still full of hope and fall asleep every night dreaming of a better future, let's give those children the chance to build a just and peaceful future for themselves and for many generations to come. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Shakira is signing the Golden Book of the International Labour Organization. Please keep your seats.
that calm. Crayons and doors pass me by. Walking gets too boring when you learn how to fly. Now the homecoming time. Take the top off and who knows what you might find. Won't confess all my sins. You can bet I'll try it, but you can't always win. 'Cause I'm a gypsy. Are you coming with me?
Please keep,
I might steal your clothes and wear
please keep your seats. Please keep your seats until the Director General accompanies her. Ah.
Those flags already fit me. And I won't cry, I'm too young to drive. You gon' quit me. 'Cause I'm a gypsy. 'Cause I'm
Thank
a
you.
gypsy.
Thank you.
I can't hide what I've done. Scars remind me just how far that I've come. To whom it may concern, only run with scissors when you want to get hurt. 'Cause I'm a gypsy.
Please stay in your seats.
I might
Thank you.
clothes and wear them if they fit me.
Thank you very much.
I don't make agreements.
Thank you. This is the end of our program. Thank you for being here and have a good evening. Thank you to our UN colleagues. Thank you to all the staff and all their friends and family.